Are you ready to lose weight and feel better than you've ever felt in your life? I, the Minister of Wellness, am offering an incredible 50% discount code on my Lose 100 Pounds in 100 Days book, which contains the exact meal plan that has helped thousands of our people achieve amazing results. Take advantage before this offer ends by visiting theministerofwellness.com and use the promo code NEWYOU22.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel bringing you this report. Today's report comes from Burkina Faso. Facebook gets shut down in Burkina Faso for security concerns. The government explained to the people why they had to shut down Facebook. The authorities in Burkina Faso have said they disrupted access to Facebook due to security fears. Government spokesperson said the authorities did not have to explain themselves on the shutdown, first reported on 10th January and which appears to have continued. Quote, I think that if we have a choice between letting insecurity spread and taking measures that allow us to maintain a minimum control over the situation, then the choice seems clear to us that the national interest must take precedence. The government announced on 11th January that 8 soldiers were arrested over a plan to destabilize the institutions of the republic. I am a firm believer of free speech, and sometimes I get confused because I believe in freedom of speech. But it's confusing sometimes because it's not black or white. Because this case, for instance, the Burkina Faso government are saying that Facebook is being used to make it worse for the people. Like it's a threat for their security. And when it comes to that, and it's to that degree, it's so hard for me to sit down and say this should not be happening. That is why I get conflicted sometimes, because I am a believer of free speech, and it's just, it doesn't matter how much I dislike the opinion of the other person, as long as they're not hurting someone, as in not with words, but telling, let's say, their followers to go and attack someone, or it doesn't cause any physical harm and they're just talking. For me, even if I don't like what they're saying, I'm like, okay, let them say what they want. We will counter it, or we'll talk about it, or it's just we'll give them answer or response. You cannot go run to mama Twitter or mama Facebook and tell them shut this person down because I didn't like what they're saying. I'm against that kind of mentality. So it's so hard to back up those people that are starting something that might cost somebody else their lives. So as long as Burkina Faso is saying it's a threat to our security, which they've assessed, and Burkina Faso actually, when they banned Facebook at that moment, the reasoning behind it was there were 11 police soldiers that were arrested because they were conspiring against the government to have like a coup. So, when you hear this kind of stuff, and we all know how Facebook, Twitter, and all these social media outlets are biased, it's like, okay, like at the end of the day, is it going to harm people, like physical harm? Then yeah, my answer is, as much as it's hard to say this, needs to be controlled. Because if we now don't control even the social medias as, governments, and as even individuals, if we don't see and check them when they're doing something wrong, it will continue. Let me give you an example. Twitter banned Ethiopians from their platform because they were standing up against America and they were saying no more. But they just shut that down. They stopped #NoMore movement from the trending page, from appearing on the trending page. That's silencing people. So I see what the social media outlets and platforms are doing. So now it's so hard for me to say no one should check them. I believe there needs to be someone that will check them as well. But it's so hard to 100% be on the government side too, because we know dictators can use this to their advantage and silence people. So it's like, that's why I'm saying it's not, black and white. So yeah, there you have it. But let us know down below what your thoughts are about Burkina Faso shutting down Facebook. I am Wongel Zalalam bringing you this report. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.
Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.